Okay, so skin tints are that fine line between foundation and no makeup. They kind of bring both worlds together, and that's where I come in. I feel like I'm a skin tint connoisseur. I have so many, I've used a lot in my life, and that's just what I thrive in. So I feel like I've had my fair share and experiences with skin tints. So today I'm going to share with you what I would rank and how I would rank my skin tints. So I have categories in which I'm going to place the skin tints just to make it a bit more fun and a little bit chaotic. And I'm going to go through what each one of them mean. Holy Grail of course means the ones I use the most, the ones I recommend the most, the ones I just go for. They're always there, the ones I take away with me, just the perfect ones, the ones I found and just don't think I could let go of. In rotation is just those that I do use sometimes, they're just there. Sometimes I use them, they're good, like I like them, so they're just being used, and yeah, they're just not enough to be Holy Grail, but I still do really like them. Good is just like, they're just good, like, you know, they're nothing crazy or like spectacular, they're just good. Back shelf is just ones I've forgotten about, like I maybe liked them at some point, but now they're just there, never really look at them. Yeah. Very specific are ones that I have for a specific reason. It's not one that I really just like use whenever. There has to be a certain reason why I have it and why I use it. So yeah, very specific is very specific. Avoid is just what I would never use, what I wouldn't recommend, just no, disaster, stay away from it. So what a skin tint is to me, just so you can grasp my idea of it and so you can understand my judgments a bit better. For me, a skin tint is just like evening out my skin tone, not really coverage, really light, a light feel, light coverage, just light. Just that's my thing for skin tints. I don't want a foundation looking skin tint because then I'll just use a foundation that's sheer. I want like light coverage, perfect everyday use, easy skin but better. That's just what my idea of a skin tint is. So to kick things off, I'm going to start with what I'm wearing right now and what I used in my last video for this look. That is the L'Oreal Tinted Serum. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm very happy to have found this because, you know, it's drugstore, affordable, very good as well. Like the finish is phenomenal. Like it doesn't have crazy coverage, which I don't mind again, but it still evens out my skin tone, which I love, and it is very comfortable. My main thing for this is that it's affordable. I've been looking for an affordable skin tint for so long, and I'm so happy to have found this. So this for me would go in the rotation because it is still a new one for me, but I've been using it a lot, so I'm going to place this in the rotation. We'll see if it eventually goes into my Holy Grail. Then next up we have the Estee Lauder Multi Protection Sheer Tint Release Moisturiser. This one is one I actually stumbled across just by accident. I just used it one day, and since that day I've used it a lot. This is going to land itself in my Holy Grail because it's so unique, it's so perfect for every day. It's literally a moisturizer that releases tint, it comes out white, so I absolutely love this for every day. It's very easy to use. Now I don't know about the shades, I don't think they have shades, I think it's like one fits all, I'm not sure, I'll double check, but for me it works very great. Like it creates a very dewy skin-like finish. It literally embodies the look of skin. Like it's really good at doing that. So for me it's a Holy Grail. I love it. It's got SPF. I think most skin tints have SPF, I'm not sure, but from what I can see right now most of them have an SPF in it. This is only 15, but you know, I still love it. I still do really like it. So this is going in my Holy Grail. Next we have the Clinique Even Better Makeup SPF 15. This is going to lend itself in the specific because it's mostly for combination skin, and I don't really use this either. It's a very new one in my collection, I'll say. So I haven't really had a good opportunity to use it and like really see what it's about. So I'm going to land it in the very specific category just because it's combination. But I would say from what I've used so far, it would also probably go in the good because it is really nice. It has a really sheer coverage. It doesn't change, like the color doesn't change throughout the day. It's very good at, you know, coverage if you're looking for that. For me, it's not really my priority, but it does have coverage if you, that is a bit of you. So I would land it in the good and the very specific, but as I said, it's very new in my collection, so don't really have a lot to say about it. Then we have the Clé de Peau, I think that's how you say it, skin tint foundation kind of thing. This is my most expensive skin tint and foundation in general. It's very luminous, like it literally makes your skin look so dewy. The coverage, it has a lot of coverage. I think it's more foundation than skin tint, to be honest, but it has a lot of coverage. It has a very dewy finish, like your skin almost looks wet. So if you do use this, then use a very small amount. That was, I think, my mistake when I reviewed this. I used a bit too much. I would land this in the very specifics, just because I would say it's more for dry skin because of the dew and the, you know, hydration. And also it's very expensive, so it's very specific to budgets, because me personally, this was a PR scent product. Me personally, I wouldn't spend that much on a base product unless it was like life-changing. This for me was not life-changing. As I said in the video where I reviewed this, I would just buy the Charlotte Tilbury Even Better Skin Foundation. So yeah, this is going to be very specific because of the price point. Now for the Fenty Skin Tint, this is in my holy grail. This is so good. Now I'm going to stop saying that my preferred finish is a dewy finish, because this is actually like a soft matte finish, but I still really love it. Like, it looks like skin. Sometimes dew can really be too much. This just is the perfect balance of letting your skin peek through and, you know, having that little glow but still looking like skin, still having that matte look that skin naturally, I feel, does have. So this has just been a phenomenal, like, bestseller for me for Fenty Beauty. So I feel like when this runs out, I'll buy it again and again and again and again, and it's just one of my favorites, honestly. Now a skin tint I would avoid is the NYX Bear With Me Skin Serum. This is also a drugstore. It was a drugstore skin tint that I was really excited and really hoping I would like because it's drugstore, but I just don't. I hate the finish. I feel like it's patchy. It really dries down on my skin. Don't like how it looks. It's just a no from me. On my skin it oxidized as well. It was just really not a pleasant experience. So yeah, the L'Oreal would never do that to me. The L'Oreal would never. But this is just like, oh, really don't like it. I don't know why I still have it. Thank God I kept it for this review. But yeah, it was just not, it's a no from me. Most of the NYX and NYX base products I really don't like. I've used a lot and it's just not a brand for me when it comes to base. I use it more for lips. Even their eyeshadows I don't like. Even their blushes and I just don't like their base products. I like their lip products. So yeah, this is just a no from me. The Bobbi Brown Skin Serum Foundation. This has an SPF 40, which is great. But this is one that I've just forgotten about. It's very forgettable. It's very forgettable in my opinion. I did really like it at one point, but now I just don't. I feel like I've got way better in my collection and in my, just, yeah, my products. So this is back of the shelf for me. It's really sad, very sad, because I did really like it, but it's not doing its thing anymore. It's really like quite heavy for me actually. Now that there's much lighter alternatives in my skin tints, I would rather use those than this. This is just not one I really go for, but I'm still gonna keep it because I'm like, it makes me sad to get rid of it. I just don't go for it. Yeah. The NARS Tinted Moisturiser, a classic, many people's favourites. I really like it. It's got a very hydrating finish where it's just like skin. I could literally leave my house just with this moisturiser. I still wouldn't apply it with my hands, even though it's a moisturiser. It's very much like moisturiser, but kind of on the line of foundation for me. It's got a little bit of coverage in there, I won't lie, but I still really do like it. But for me, it's not holy grail. It's not. I would say it's in the rotation because I do use it a lot, but I don't know why. It's just not like outstanding. It's not like, ooh, you know. So for me, it's in the rotation. It's gonna stay in there. I do really like it. I use it all the time, but yeah, I don't know, something's not clicking with it. I do, again, absolutely love it. I do, but yeah, I just feel like the other ones I have are just that step further that they just sit better with me. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser, this is the oil-free one, so it's perfect for acne-prone skin. Now, I know a lot of people love this. A lot of people do love this. I watched some other YouTubers ranking the skin tints just so I can, you know, see what other people are saying. And she rated this as a holy grail. Now, for me, it's still a bit too, like, dewy for me. I like dew, I do, but it's still a bit like too much. So I would say it's good, but not in my rotation because I don't use it as often as I did. I used to use it all the time, but now I just don't. So it's slowly creeping into the back of the shelf, but I'm going to keep it in the good because I do like it. It's still a good buy. Still do really think they did a good job at creating this. But yeah, I don't know. It's just not that great. It does have coverage. I wouldn't say that's my issue. I think it's more the feeling. It's quite a heavy skin tint and I don't know if I like that. So yeah, that's why it's going in the good pile. Another one that's going in the good pile, but this one is more because it's new and, you know, I do like it, but it's just new, is the Estee Lauder Sheer Longwear Makeup. I do really like this, I do, but again, it's just new, it's good, I do like it. I just haven't been using it as often as my other ones because those are just like standing out for me. And I need something to just like pop in my face. When I find something good, like I have newer foundations in this that are ranked higher. When I find something good, it literally stands out to me. I become obsessed. It's just like, yeah, and this just is just good. It's just good. It's got like a really sheer, it's very, very sheer. It doesn't have coverage, which I do really like. I like the finish of it. Very lightweight, very breathable. So Estee Lauder did a very good job because, you know, they're really known for their double wear heavy foundation. So the fact they have range is really good. I like that they cater to the lightweight girlies as well. So yeah, this is a good one. I'll see if it will creep up into my rotation. I feel like it will once I get it going and just finish a few of my other ones. So we'll see. This Shiseido skin tint is a very specific one for me because of the range, the color range. It has 10 shades, I believe, and that is quite bad for a skin tint because, you know, a lot of people use skin tints and I feel like I don't grab this one a lot as well. So I would say back of the shelf and very specific at the same time because it's just, I think it's quite forgettable, and I know a lot of people like this, but for me it's quite forgettable. What I'm going to have to do is just force myself to use it and see if I like it, but genuinely, like the few times I've used it, it has been quite forgettable and that sucks to say, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people use this, but I don't know for me, I don't. Now the Rose Ink Tinted Serum, this is my holy grail. This is my, when I described a tinted serum that is sheer, lightweight, just illuminating and just evening out, this is what I was talking about. This, they understood the assignment with this product. If there was a product right now that I would just constantly recommend to everyone, it would be this. And you know, it makes me feel really, I cannot explain to you how life-changing this serum is in terms of saving time with your makeup, creating that finish that I've just been dying for with a tinted serum. I'm not really a heavy duty foundation person. You know, I had to kind of like change that just because every tinted serum I was using was basically a foundation that was just like lighter. There was still a bit too much coverage for me and it was still heavy at the end of the day. I still wanted to like rip it off my skin. This, I actually forget I'm wearing it. Like during the day, I'll like touch my skin and be like, oh my gosh, I've got foundation on. And you know, that's what I want. I want to forget I'm wearing it. I don't want to feel it on my skin. I don't want to look at the, like in the mirror and notice that it's cracking here and there and that it's patchy. I don't want that. And this doesn't do that. So I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have this. This is one I will keep buying. I'll keep buying it. If she announces that it's discontinued, I will stock up on this product. I'm going to stop talking about it. But genuinely, guys, it's my favorite skin tint, skin serum, like ever so far. These two I'm just gonna do at the same time because to me they're quite similar. This is the Ciate Dewy Skin Glass Glow Skin Tint and this is the Say Slip Cover. These are both my holy grails as well. Like, my mum loves this one. This is one I would say is suitable for like all skin types, all ages. It genuinely makes your skin look so flawless and like glass, literally. It's got the perfect amount of dew. It's not heavy. If you apply a very sheer layer, you can really create that like glass skin. You can also like layer it on heavy so you have a foundation. CRT really, yeah. This is a very, 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 I used to use this all the time. I still sometimes use this, not as much as I used to, but it's still going to be in my holy grail. It's still going to be up there. When I run out, I'll buy it again. They is not really a known brand, I think, but their products are so good. They, again, embody like the no makeup, clean vibe. That's really their thing. And with this skin tint, they really, yeah. And a lot of like types of people use this as well. Skin types, races, like everyone uses this, and everyone I know that has used this absolutely loves it, and I love it. Like, it's one of my favorites. It's got a lot of product in there. And it's got SPF 35. So yeah, those two are also my holy grails. When I say holy grails, these are ones that I use effortlessly for my everyday makeup. Very easy, just I know they'll do the job. I don't have to do too much. If I don't feel like blending it out crazy, I know it's still gonna look good. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for lazy products. That's just me. I'm not really someone that really puts a lot of effort into their makeup. So yeah, those are all my skin tints and how I would rank them. I wish I had more. There's still a few on my list that I want to try. I'm going to list them on screen. These are the ones I want to try. I'm yet to try, but they look very appealing to me and I've heard very good things about them. So do let me know if you've tried them and you get on with them, because I don't want to buy them and then not like them, you know. So if you have a similar taste to me, do let me know how you got on with these. So yeah guys, that's today's video. Do let me know what you want me to rank in my collection next. I love doing this. That was quite fun actually. Quite different but still very on brand. So yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!